Now I am talking about chromosomal mapping. The representation in figure of relative position of genes on the chromosome is known as chromosomal map. And the process of identifying gene loci is called mapping. I am repeating, the representation in figure of relative position of genes on the chromosome is known as chromosomal map, and the process of identifying gene loci is called mapping. तो क्रोमोसोम में जीन की रिलेटिव पोजीशन को बताना क्रोमोसोमल मैप में आता है, और जीन को उसके लोकाई पे आइडेंटिफाई करना मैपिंग कहलाता है। बेसिस ऑफ क्रोमोसोम मैपिंग, द क्रोमोसोम मैप इज बेस्ड ऑन टू मेन assumptions. Number one, that genes are arranged on a chromosome in a linear fashion, and number two, that the percentage of crossing over means recombination frequencies between the two genes in an index of their distance apart. तो क्रोमोसोम मैप में दो चीज़ें देखी जाती हैं, एक तो जीन जो है वो लीनियर फैशन में अरेंज हो क्रोमोसोम में, और उसमें क्रॉसिंग ओवर की परसेंटेज कितनी है, मीन्स रिकॉम्बिनेशन फ्रिक्वेंसी कितनी है। The relationship between the crossover frequency and the distance between loci was first suggested in 1913 by Alfred S. Struvelant. Thus, the chromosome map is considered condensed graphic representation of relative distance between the linked gene, expressed in a percentage of recombinations among the gene in one linkage group. Distance between genes can be expressed in मैप यूनिट। तो जीन के बीच में जो डिस्टेंस होता है उसको मैप यूनिट पढ़ते हैं। वेयर वन मैप यूनिट इज डिफाइंड एज अ 1% रिकॉम्बिनेशन। वन मैप यूनिट का मतलब 1% रिकॉम्बिनेशन से है। इट इज़ प्रेजेंटेड बाई सेंटी मॉर्गन CM, 10% एज डेसी मॉर्गन DM, and 100% crossing over as Morgan M. After T.H. Morgan, who described crossing over in Drosophila and is considered as the father of experimental genetics. Mapping procedure on the principle that genes on the same chromosome should be inherited together. Moreover, the distance between two genes in a chromosome is measured in crossover unit, which represent the percentage of crossing over between them. Map unit is a number that correspond to a recombination means crossing over frequency of 1%. Sometimes genetics call a map unit as a centimorgan, abbreviated CM, in honor of T.H. Morgan. 100 centimorgan equal 1 Morgan means M. Recombination frequency is used to construct linkage map. If the percentage of recombination is 10 between two genes, the distance between the gene is 10 map unit. Each chiasma produces 50% crossover products. 50% crossing over is equivalent to 50 map units. If the average mean number of chiasmata is known for a chromosome pair, the total length of the map for the linkage group may be predicted. Now I am talking about mapping technique. The assumption of consistent gene order along the chromosome, coupled with the fact that crossing occur, make it almost certain that gene loci can be determined in relation to each other. If genes are located in a consistent linear order along a chromosome, then the distance between any two genes and the amount of crossing over that occurs between them should be in direct proportion. Homologous chromosomes cross over each other, and such crossover occasionally lead to an exchange of chromosome segment between the pair. When such an exchange occurs, the linkage between certain gene is broken and new gamete possibilities arises. Higher the number of such gamete, greater will be the portion of offspring showing the crossover phenotype. This percentage therefore give direct measure of the amount of chromosomal crossing over. In turn, it provide a direct measure of the distance between the gene involved. Suppose, for example, gene A, B, C, D are linked. by carrying out breeding experiment and recording offspring phenotype. The information allow us to map the locus of each gene in relation to other. Drawing a line to represent the chromosome, we can assign arbitrary position to gene A and B subject to the stipulation that distance between them is 8 map. Gene B and C have an 8.5 crossover frequency. Two possibilities clearly exist. The first locus possibly predicted a 16.5 crossover frequency between A and C, and the second only 0.5. Since the breeding experiment have already established the frequency as 16.5, it follow the first locus chosen for C must be correct one. The locus for gene D must be 18.5% map unit from gene C, as the crossover frequency between them is 18.5%. Two loci satisfy this requirement, but only one, which place gene D near gene A, is consistent with the 10% crossover frequencies given for gene B and D. Thus, the final chromosome map for these genes would be as DABC, where we can further test for the validity of our choice of locus for gene D by carrying out still more breeding experiment and recording the crossover percent between gene A and D. The locus chosen predicts a 2% crossover frequency. The other locus predict a 35% crossover frequency. The resulting breeding data yielding a 2% crossover frequency clearly support our choice of locus gene D. Now I am talking about significance of chromosomal mapping. The study of chromosome map provide us the information as to the number of chromosome and the number of linkage group associated with each pair of chromosome. It also tell us the exact sequence of gene on a chromosome. Now I am talking about chromosomal mapping. The representation in figure of relative position of genes on the chromosome